must realize you are doomed.
What's happening, everybody? Thanks for doing the Scoundrels podcast. What a finale for The Boys, Season 3. Jiminy Christmas, man. What a finale, man. What a season. We're going to discuss this season finale, the season in total, and decide if this was the best season of The Boys so far. Rich, how you doing today?
Doing good. How about you?
All right. We're going to get into this review there, Richard. And so we're just going to get right into the meat of it. Everybody wants to know probably right away what we thought about, the fighting at the end. It was Homelander, Maeve, Butcher, Soldier Boy, Starlight in the mix, and MM was in there too.
Yeah.
What did you think of that final showdown, and the build up to that showdown?
I was like excited because I was like, okay, this is the season finale wrap up. They're all finally going to meet up with Homelander, and let's see what's actually going to happen. And that ending was just so unsatisfying for me. The fact that they got all together. I mean, how many times was Butcher pushing? Don't back out. Homelander's evil. Homelander's bad. Don't back out. Don't change your mind. Even though he had that in the back of his head since Homelander found out that was his dad and he knew that was his son. So the whole time they're doing that, and then they end up finally getting to the spot where they meet, and Soldier Boy pushes or whatever that little kid who I don't even care about it right now, pushes the little kid and then changes everything in him. So now he's fighting Soldier Boy and Homelander's fighting Maeve. It's just the ending to me was just a total letdown. Even at the very end, like even the fighting wasn't even satisfying. To me, the fighting wasn't even anything. And then at the end, you see Maeve tackle Soldier Boy off out the window, falling down. You see them explode. I'm thinking in my head, they finally had a death. An important character finally died. And then at the end, you find out they're both still alive. Maeve lost her powers and went to hiding with her girlfriend. And Soldier Boy, they got him locked up again in like some little tank or whatever. But that ending, man, that ending was just so, in my opinion, it was just so shitty. I expected a lot. I expected a lot more out of the boys. I definitely thought they would have gave us a lot more.
Wow. And I'm so shocked because a lot of people were loving it, talking about the finale and talking about that fight and how a lot of people were satisfied. And I can't believe I'm agreeing with you. I thought for sure I was on this island by myself right now. I'm dead serious. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna be telling me how much he loved it. What the great season finale, dude. I'm dead serious. I totally agree with you. It was just in hit. The fighting between, the fighting between Maeve and Homelander, that was fine. That was okay for me. But with the Soldier Boy and Butcher and then Starlight. It just didn't. I thought it would have been more epic, more fighting to it. It just was like okay. The whole. I thought for sure, Huey was gonna come in Invisible Man type deal and help Starlight, but all he did was, brighten the lights and everything for her, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Dude, and even with that part, like she had like unlimited power right there because Huey just lit up the whole room. Yeah. So see, she absorbed all this power. You're like, oh shit, she's about to do some real damage.
Yeah.
She just flashed the guy and she's just all weak and just like, can't do anything anymore. Exactly. I was like, are you kidding me?
Man.
Oh my God. And then at the end, the little boy goes with Homelander. I was like, this season finale is just shitty, man.
Yeah,
and
and
I enjoyed the season too. I
I know
really
you
enjoyed
did.
the season.
I know you
And
did.
this last
Yeah.
episode was just such a letdown.
Did you the yeah, I agree with you on those points with Homelander and the turn from Butcher and everything
Yeah,
because
it's
of the
just like
kid. I didn't get it. I did like that Maeve wasn't like that. She was like, "Fuck, screw you
yeah,
guys. This dude, you have no idea." And it looked like
yeah,
nobody else was on her level, and that's why
yeah,
really nobody was helping her. What about the build? You know, I mean, the characters they brought in. There was a couple of moments though.
yeah.
We had like not sad moments, but emotional moments. You were kind of thinking Soldier Boy was kind of feeling like, well, I can't do this to my son type deal. Were you surprised that he turned at the end against Homelander and was like, you know what, I am going to take this dude out? Or were you leaning towards what they were trying to make you lean into, like Soldier Boy changed his mind and then he was going to back out of the deal?
Once I heard Homelander talking the way I've never heard him really talk before about his like really deep down in his feelings, saying like, you know, you got a family now, you got a
Mm,
son, you got a grandson, you know, we're finally a family. Once he started saying that, I was like, Homelander has, I mean, not Homelander, Soldier Boy has never shown any kind of affection to like, you know, or
anybody.
any kind of emotion to like anyone being emotional. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I don't know. And then it happened where he was just like, you know, I wish I would have been there to raise you. Then you wouldn't have been such a pussy. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
so from
exactly.
right there, it was just like, yeah, once he started getting like really emotional. But when you're talking about character build, you really do see a different side in Homelander in this episode.
You
Like,
do.
he did not want to deal with Maeve. He was just like, not now, Maeve. Like
Mm-hmm.
anytime but now, not now. Because him and Butcher had the same goal for the first time in, you know, the entire
Yeah.
series. So yeah, you definitely saw a different Homelander. But I mean, at the end of the day, at the very end of the episode, he's still the same guy.
He's still a
So
douche.
yeah, he's
He's
still a
still a
dude.
douchebag. Yeah, for sure.
The stupid little kid smirking. Oh my
Oh, at the
god!
very end, and when they
And that
laser
guy,
beam that guy.
yeah, yeah. It's like, oh my god, I'm about to get bitch slapped again by MM.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Man,
Yeah, what do you think about MM's character doing all this? I felt like, yeah, it felt like he was out of place, especially at the tower with the final fight. Because I mean,
yeah,
what he really could do? I mean, I just thought he was out of place, and I didn't
definitely.
think he shouldn't have been there at all at the top of the tower at the end.
Yeah, there's
Um,
been. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep on going.
Go ahead. No, I was just talking
No,
about MM.
I was just talking about. I was thinking about MM. There's been too many encounters with him and Soldier Boy already throughout the series.
Yes,
It kind of lost his juice. It's
you're
like,
absolutely right.
I don't like. Yeah, he killed your family, but you guys have been near each other and each other's face a couple of times throughout the series. It just
Hmm.
lost its juice. Like I just didn't care anymore. It's like, you
Yeah,
know, there's more important stuff happening right now. I'm sure MM will maybe someday get his payback because Soldier Boy's not dead. They just have him locked
right.
up right now. So maybe he'll get one day, you know, his revenge. I have no idea, but I honestly don't really even care right now because
Yeah,
there was just so many opportunities throughout the series and nothing happened.
yeah. And then talking about like the other Dawn. What is it? The Dawn of the Seven, the A Train, and the Deep,
Oh
and
yeah.
even Ashley. Um, God, the Deep. I mean, I know people.
That
He killed that one person. You know, the vice president type deal,
yeah.
and he broke up with his girlfriend, wife, whatever you want to call her, and
And she wrote a
publicist.
book called In Too Deep.
In too deep. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Stupid.
But
Um
were you thinking like maybe they were gonna have like a bigger role going against Homelander, maybe, or fighting with him, possibly? I mean, after Homelander confronted them, saying, you know, what type of family are you? Even though the Deep helped them, you heard nothing, absolutely nothing about A Train after that.
yeah, nothing. You know what? Uh I'm not gonna lie, during that whole time, the whole time that Homelander was saying, you guys are my family. You guys,
Yeah,
you know, sneak around, always trying to, you know, backstab me. You guys are my family. And I
it
thought
is
right
family.
there, I thought right there for sure someone was gonna die. I thought he was
Yeah.
gonna kill one of them. Maybe I thought he was gonna kill all three of them because right there, Homelander was just in a different headspace. He wasn't even like focusing on it. He just killed Black Noir. When he found out
Oh,
Black Noir knew that he had a father.
yeah.
So that part was a little sad because like Black Noir, he's always been quiet. He never really said much throughout the entire
Right.
series. So you kind of felt bad for him, and it seems like all the damage that Soldier Boy did to him like
Hmm.
really messed up his head. So
But that was our really like our main death was Black Noir.
yeah, Black Noir.
Um, and I just, dude, it didn't land. It not saying it. I don't know how to say it. Didn't land because I already knew.
Yeah.
As soon as this, a lot of people were saying, "Oh man, were you shot?" Like, no. As soon as he went back to the tower and says, "We gotta kill Soldier Boy," I'm like, you know how Homelander is. He's not gonna
Yeah.
forget or let this ride off of him. He's gonna kill you
Uh,
right now. I knew exactly what he was gonna do, and he killed him. And I'm just
yeah.
like, I thought that was kind of sloppy, lazy writing, I would say. It was just so predictable.
Yeah.
So I was just like, man, even though the Soldier Boy thing, it was kind of predictable because it felt like they were setting you up that Soldier Boy was gonna change and uh, kind of change and say, yeah, I'm gonna take out Homelander because they were trying to set you up like, oh, he's really in disarray. He doesn't know if he should do it or not. But I kind of knew he was gonna do it. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure because it's just his character how they explain. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
just thought there was some lazy writing for me on this episode and this season
Yeah.
finale.
And then to choose to kill Black Noir, I'm sure a lot of fans didn't really care because like Black Noir, they never really built him up to be much of anything besides in
No,
this series. And in this series, it still wasn't enough. Like
right?
you didn't give enough of Black Noir for viewers to actually really care about his death. It was just
Hmm.
like, oh, okay, he killed him. Like whenever he was just on the ground and the little forest creature started to come into him and said, good try. At least you gave it a
Yeah.
shot. Like it didn't really do much, like at all. One of the funniest parts of this episode, though, is whenever Ashley took off her wig.
I was
I,
just about to tell
I
him
was like, good
when did
lord.
she become bald? I have no.
I know throughout the series or
She's,
the season, she was like plucking out her hair, but I didn't know it was that
oh,
bad.
I was like, as soon
Man.
as she took it off, I was thinking about the witches. You ever watch that movie, the old movie, The
Oh yeah,
Witches?
yeah, yeah. The witches.
How they take their wigs off and everything at the end,
Yeah,
or when they're in that meeting. That's exactly who I thought about was Angelica Houston and the witches, man. When she took that wig off, I'm like, good lord, yeah, yeah. That I didn't know what that was about. I'm like, what the hell? But anyways, I want to go back to. Do you think it would have been maybe more satisfying with this finale, since me and you both are on the same level on this, if they actually did kill off Maeve at the end and possibly Soldier Boy even,
it
Do you
would
think
have
that would have
been.
made it better?
It would have been more satisfying for Maeve's character, definitely, because
Uh-huh.
honestly, Maeve for me in this season was like just clinging on to like being relevant. Like she was in and out. She was banging
Mm,
Butcher, and then at the end of the season, she's back with her girl.
right.
I think this episode, but it would have been nice to see her just go, oh fuck. And then when she
Yeah.
tackles Soldier Boy and blows up, I thought that would have been a perfect send off for Maeve. Like, okay, great. She died a hero.
Hmm.
She saved them,
Yeah.
including Homelander that was right there. She saved everyone.
Right.
So, I felt like that would have been the perfect send off. You could have kept Soldier Boy that,
Yeah.
he didn't die, but I think Maeve should have died.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
yeah,
And
that would have been something.
it was lazy writing again, how they rescued her from the dumpster.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
really? On the video camera they were showing you?
And then then Ashley deletes it, the
Yeah, I'm just
video.
saying, I don't know about all that. But were you okay? So if towards the end too, we see call her the head popper. She's the vice president now. Now you're seeing certain things come into effect, and now you got Starlight who quit
Yeah.
the seven and is
Ashley's the
part of the
boys.
boys. Yeah. So then you got Butcher. And then Butcher saying, the doctor told the Butcher that he's got so much time to live because he kept
Yeah.
using the temporary V.
Yeah, Tempe.
So I mean, I don't know. That really didn't really satisfy me either at the very end because like trying to tie things up, and then at the very end they just show you the little kid smiling because Homelander blew up some guy's head. So
Yeah.
it's just okay.
Even that part where they're like they see that the head popper on the screen and saying that she's going to be the vice president or whatever, running for office or whatever, and then Butcher was like, oh, I guess we got to kill this bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Y'all changed your entire mindset off of Homelander, and now y'all are focusing on this girl.
You literally spent 3 seasons of trying to get a Homelander, and then all of a sudden you change your mind completely in one episode.
And Homelander has the kid, but they're gonna focus on this chick. They're not gonna focus on Homelander and the fact that he's got a freaking Padawan that he's gonna train,
a youngling,
a youngling that he's gonna train and make him strong. You're not focused on those two, the most powerful freaking superhero out there, but you're gonna focus on the head popper. And that's the way they left the season. That's the way they left the series. Like that season off was that, all right, we're gonna focus on killing this girl. But I don't know, dude. That whole episode was just.
So we both agree that the season finale left a bitter taste. But question is how do you grade this season as a whole, even with this bitter tasting finale for you?
You know what? The entire season up until this point was solid for me. I enjoyed every episode up until this one. So as a season, I'd have to give this probably like an 8.5.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm telling you, I enjoyed everything about it up until the last I don't know, 20 minutes or something, 25 minutes.
Gotcha.
Everything just like fell apart at the end.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that finale left a bitter taste, but I still wasn't. I'm not gonna say I did. I would still like the season, and it just. I didn't think it was great like everybody thought it was, even without the finale. I still prefer season 2. It was still by far the best season they had so far of The Boys. I thought from start to finish, season 2 was the best. I was so locked in, so much more, and so many different surprises as well. This one, it was good. I'm not going to say it wasn't good. And even without the finale, I would give it a 7.6, I believe. 7.6 is a total for this season. Hopefully, this little bitter taste doesn't, I don't know what they can possibly do. Maybe we'll do a little video in a couple weeks here to see what they could do with the next season, because it has been confirmed, and try to give us our predictions and what we can prophesize and what they're going to do in the next season.
Yeah.
But man, I think that we're just going to wrap it up right there, because it really wasn't a lot to talk about in the season finale. I thought for sure we would have a lot to talk about, but after I watched, I'm like, we hit all the main points and then some already on it. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think out there? I know there's a lot of Boys fans out there, a lot of, the cult of them and everything, just love this show and love this season, but I don't know about this finale. What do you guys think about the finale? Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? Leave your comment down below. And you can catch me and Rich on the Scoundrel podcast. We got a link tree and everything down there, and we're on Spotify as well. Just and Apple Podcasts. Just give us a follow. Give us a woo right down there for us. We truly appreciate it if you could. Thank you. We truly appreciate you guys. For Rich and Dave, we're out of here. Peace.